Welcome back. We're listening to Little Simz Lotus, which I'm a huge fan of her, but it's probably my least favourite album by her ever. Just a little bit too depressing. We're on track 7, Hollow. We need a banger after a few slow ones and we don't get it. You know, delving into emptiness and self-doubt over no beat just doesn't do it for me. That said, I like the sound of it. Production's always amazing. You know, I like the lush 30s soundtrack strings a lot, but I just want a beat. 7 out of 10. Track 8, Lion, thank goodness for that. A bit of vibrancy and hope and great music in an Afrobeat way. Maybe it's because of the way that it sounds so great, but it really does. Obanjaya again, sounding like Curtis Mayfield, is just glorious. Nearly up there with Gorilla and a real highlight, if not the highlight of the album for me. We needed that. Let's have more of them, please. 10 out of 10. Track 9, Enough, definitely the best spell of the album. Good to hear those funky beats. It sounds a bit post-punk, doing a disco cover. You know, we're in a much better place now. My shoulders are bopping away. Groovy and Jury would be proud of. Finding strength through the hard times, which just needs more. She's not going to be down for too long. I'm sure the next album will be more jolly. 10 out of 10. Track 10, Blood. Clever but emotionally draining track. You know, hits a little bit too close to home for a lot of people, I'm sure. Great chemistry between the two. Too good at times. It feels too real. One of the few times this record's made me feel guilty, or any record makes me feel guilty. Not sure I want my music to do that. You Feel the Love though, and the reggae sort of Family Is My Armour is a beautiful moment and really saves it. 8 out of 10. Track 11, Lotus, great live drum sound, and always a fan of Michael Kwumke. A nice 60s feel, you know, could be a David Axelrod track. Feels like it has all the elements, but somehow falls short for me. A song that I've heard 10 times and it hasn't really stuck in my mind. I couldn't sing along to it. Yeah, a little bit over long as well at 6 minutes. Another where the ending saves it, which is an awesome ending to be fair. 8 out of 10. Track 12, Lonely, another downbeat affair in a jazzy way. I'm now aware she is feeling down and exposed. You don't need to tell me anymore. On this close listen, it's noticeable that there are just too many downs and not enough up. I know it's about her and her art, but like that bloke down the pub, you know, you can only hear so much before you just want to get up and leave and go home. 7 out of 10. And the 13th and final track, Blue. Can we go on a high, please, for some hope? No. It's probably the most depressing song on the album. Beautiful sounds, beautiful strings, but just more moaning. I want Fun Time Little Simz back. 7 out of 10. Overall, look, we all get down sometimes. I do, but I don't want to share that burden on anybody else, and I feel like she is a little bit. You know, it's overall, you know, it's just the worst album she's done, and it's not one that I will come back to. There is just so much better before it. As I say, I miss Fun Time Little Simz, and I'm sure she'll cheer up for the next one. Plenty of love. 8 out of 10. Please like and subscribe. Sorry I didn't like it more.